Hello, everyone. Glad to have you all back. And so, while others are joining, let us start by interacting. So, we haven't interacted, you haven't introduced yourself to us. So, just please type in your name and course in the chat box while others are joining. Wow, we have students from all of the departments. That's right. Nice. Hi everyone. Hi.
I know.
Watching your work that you have shared in WhatsApp group, and it's really really nice. You guys are very creative and you are learning very quickly. Everyone is working so good.
हमें भी ऐसा कुछ करना चाहिए ना भैया, एक we can go with latex, contact latex और वो सीखता होगा इधर थोड़ा.
Also, write in which year you are, guys. In first year, second year, or final year. Most of the students are from first year and third year. Nice. So if anyone is having any doubt regarding the last session or anything that you want to discuss, you can share your screen or let us know in comment box if everything is okay. Okay, Jaya, we will explain extrude once again. Sure. Okay, Priya, noted. We will explain loop cut also. Guys, ask your friends have if anyone have not joined yet. Also tell me that you guys are new to Blender, or have you ever used it before? Because the work you have been doing is very good. So let me know. Okay, most of the people are new, but some participants have really shared a good work. So I thought they must be knowing about Blender. And I hope you guys are enjoying, right? Okay, guys, so let us start with our day 2 session. So, as you all know, we will be learning making animations on Blender, and in our last session, we already learned few shortcuts which will help in keeping things easy. And also, the PDF have been provided to you in the WhatsApp group also. So, if any doubt, you can also ask us here only, and you can refer to that PDF for shortcuts also. Although we will be making sure that I write all the shortcuts used in chat box there and then only. So without any further delay, let's begin with our day 2 and our first project. So this is our first project. Can you see the astronaut and the planets? Yeah, great. So this is what we are learning. We are going to learn to make, and we will be also animating it. So we'll be loving it. But before going to hands-on project, there are few properties which will be used. So let me brief you about them now, so that when we'll be using these terms, then you don't feel new to what words we are using. So first of all is we'll be using various type of modifiers, and I've already told you in the last class that that modifiers are automatic operations that affect an object's geometry in non-destructive way. With modifiers, you can perform many effects automatically that would be otherwise too tedious and without affecting the base geometry of our object, obviously. They work by changing how an object is displayed and rendered, but not the geometry which you can edit directly. We have a modifier stack in which we'll be having a list of various modifiers, but we'll be using quite few of them. So the main two which we'll be using today are subdivision modifier and solidify modifier. So as the name suggests, subdivision, it is used to divide or split the mesh or any shape which we'll be using in workspace. into smaller faces. It enables us to create smooth surfaces. When we will be using it, you will get to know that how one shape is converted to many other shapes without using any other shape. Like you can simply create the cube into a body of the astronaut by using this modifier. And the second one which we'll be using today is solidify modifier. It takes the surface of any mesh or shape and add depth and thickness to it. We sometimes want कि कोई भी सरफेस थोड़ा ब्रॉड हो जाए या सेंटर से उसकी डेप्थ ज़्यादा या कम हो जाए. So for that we use solidify modifier, and we have two keywords here: thickness and offset. Thickness, as you all know, it's for uh, making our surfaces thick or thin, and offset is something, this keyword is used for making the depth from center. You can increase the depth or you can also decrease the depth. So this was all from my side, and now Anushka will begin with hands-on project. You guys are excited, right? Yeah, great. Okay, so let's not waste any more time, and Anushka, over to you now.
Yeah, hello everyone. Karamsud, can you? Yeah, thank you. So, guys, I hope that you all must have practiced those shortcuts that I have told you in the previous session. And let me first clear the queries. So, I'm first telling about your extrude. Okay. So, let me first start by giving the definition of extrude. Extrude means forcing out something, or we can say that stretching a flat 2D surface to make it a 3D surface. So for extruding, first we will select the object and we will go to the tab to switch towards the edit mode, and we will use the shortcut key E. Suppose I have selected this edge and use the shortcut key E to force it out. And if you want to change its location, so you can use G to move it. You can move it upwards or downwards. Same, you can use extrude for vertices and the faces. Okay, so I hope extrude is clear to you. Guys, please write yes. Okay. So the other query was about loop cut, right? So, okay, for making loop cut, what loop cut basically do is splits a face by making a loop around it. Okay, so we can use it for a vertical loop cut or we can use it horizontal loop cut. For loop cut, we have a shortcut key Control plus R. You can see the yellow color highlighted lines or a boundary, I can say, or loop. So this one is the horizontal loop cut and this one is the vertical loop cut. So if I use this loop cut, then it will add a new loop horizontally to all the faces of this cube, or we can say the 3D shape or object. You can see a new loop has been created on all the sides of the cube. And for making vertically, I will again use Control R and shift it anywhere in the cube where I want to, and just click on there, and again a vertical loop cut has been created. So is loop cut also clear? Those who were having problem in that? Okay. So now let's begin with our project.
Just meet loop cut is nothing, but you can use loop cut to add to insert new edges or new edge loops. When you will be working on the project, you will get to see how we use them, and you will have a good idea about it.
Okay, just let me
Smita,
first clear.
edges are not.
Yeah, Karamsud, you.
Sumita, edges are nothing but these are edges. Anushka, please highlight it once. What edges of anything are these? These are the edges, and by loop cut you can insert new edges. Like you have noticed that this cube has been divided into now three cubes, and we have also extruded it. So this is what edges are. You can add new edges using loop cut. When you divide a piece into half, so basically the edges will be doubled, obviously. So this is what is meant by it. Control B is for bevel. This that is for smoothing of sharp objects.
Okay guys, मैं एक बार loop cut और बता दे रही हूँ, ठीक है? So loop cut is basically, for instance, just take this cube. Okay, so in this cube you can see that here is one face. Now I want to divide it into two parts. So for dividing it into two parts, what we will do, we have to add a loop cut, right? Suppose I'm just selecting this face. I want to divide it into two parts. So I want a loop here, right? So what I will do, I will use Control R and use it vertically where I want to. Suppose I want the loop cut in between. So I will use here. So you can see that this face was earlier a plain face. Now it has been divided into two parts. I hope it is clear now.
And a new edge has been inserted.
Okay, Jaya, for selecting the edge, you have to press the shortcut key 2. And for selecting the face, you have to press the shortcut key 3 in the edit mode only. And for vertex, it is 1. Guys, I have added the link for the shortcuts cheat sheet on the group description. You can just open it from there as well. And 1 is for vertex. So all the queries are clear now. Should I start? Please write Y in the chat box.
Yeah, Anushka, continue.
Okay, so let's start with our project. Let me just delete all the objects on my screen. Guys, you must be having a camera and the light on your screen. Please delete it. Press A to select everything and X to delete. And add a new mesh, that is cube. And please select your files, guys, as you have to submit this project at the end of this, after the animation part.
Anushka, let them know the steps of saving a file.
Okay guys, for saving a file, you can go to File and click on Save As, or you can just click on Control S on your keyboard and select the drive you want to save, or you want to save it in the desktop or documents or downloads folder, wherever you want to. Suppose I'm saving it in the drive. Guys, don't forget to use the .blend extension. Misha, to delete everything, you have to press X. A to select everything and X to delete. Or if you want to delete individually, then select that object, right click on it and select the delete.
I mean, you can save it right now, but then any changes you made to the workspace, you have to save them again, by Control S only.
Guys, whenever you have saved your file, please let me know so that I can continue. Okay, Chetna has saved your file.
Yeah, Anushka, continue. Okay. Extension is .blend, yes.
So guys, please add a mesh cube in your 3D surface. so we are going to start with the head of the spaceman, or we can say the astronaut. So I hope you all must have seen this space suit, right? Okay, so first what I have to do, I have to make this cube a rounded shape. So for making it round, we are going to use modifiers, and modifiers are present in the properties panel. You can see this is the properties panel, and you can see a tool like icon here. You have to click on this. You have to click on this modify properties and click on add modifiers.
Anushka, please wait.
Okay.
Little slow. Guys, are you following till here now? Like, are you guys able to find that tool icon on your properties panel? Yeah, okay. Okay, Anushka.
Okay, guys. So you have to select your cube, then go to properties panel, add modifiers, and in add modifiers, we have to add subdivision surface. Guys, you can see till solidify. You have to drag it a little, or you can just click on that arrow that is coming at the end. See, here is the arrow that is coming at the end. You have to click on subdivision surface.
So now you can see na, our cube has been converted into something different shape. So this is what modifiers do. And different modifiers have different properties.
Guys, are you till here? Should I continue or should I wait?
Yes, Anushka, continue.
Okay. Okay, Jaya, I'm explaining it again. I hope you must have added the cube in your 3D space. This is the cube. We have to go to the modifiers in the properties panel and click on add modifier. In the add modifier, in this generate column, you have to come to the subdivision surface that is below the solidify modifier. I've clicked on the subdivision surface and you can see the changes in the cube. If you want to repeat the definition, then Karamjot, please repeat the definition once.
Yeah, sure, 1 second.
Yes, Anshul, we are waiting. Continue.
So as you can see, the subdivision surface modifier is used to split the faces of a mesh into smaller faces. So likewise, you have seen na, that Anushka, can you little move the cube? As everyone can see, the cube had a single face, which is now converted into 4 faces, and it has 6 faces, and 6 of them are converted into 4 faces. Now, this cube has total of 24 faces.
Okay, so those who are having the 2.7 version, guys, you must have यहाँ पे ना एक ऑप्शन होगा मार्कर करके ब्लेंडर पर select that object and click on the marker and there you will find the modifier और अगर उधर नहीं है तो फिर you have यहीं पर आएगा यहाँ पर देखो ऊपर कहीं पर modifier का टैब बना हुआ है एक अलग से ऑप्शन होगा Puneet and Palakpreet, please confirm me once. Okay, you have 2.6 version.
Or what you can guys do is go to your workspace and simply press F3. A search option will occur. Simply write subdivision modifier there. You will get it. Are you guys able to find it? Palak, Puneet, Jaya, Susmita.
Guys, those who have 2.7, I've checked on the net that the option will come here only, where in my screen cube and subdivision is written. Here some options will occur when you select that object. If you select the cube, then options will come here. Jaya, please confirm. Did you find it? Here, where in my screen cube and subdivision is written.
Okay, guys. So we have version 2.79 and version 2.63. So one of you can share the screen with version 2.79 so that we can see what we can do. Jaya or Palak, any one of you.
Jaya, can you please share your screen once if you're comfortable? Okay.
And guys, make sure you have selected your cube.
Jaya, it's not visible to me. Karamchand, is her screen visible to you?
No, no, not yet.
Try making her co-host. Probably
Okay, ma'am.
she's unable to share screen.
Yeah, Anshu, we will take that into consideration. Yeah, Jaya, your screen is visible now.
Jaya, on this right side, please come to your right side. Yeah, in this properties panel, go on the top. Some icons are there, right? Below that, below that. See where, yeah, this. Please move towards drag something, arrow is up there now. See if there is any modifier thing written. See on that icon. जो और बने वहां पर एक बार चेक करो. Next. Next, यहीं पर होगा आगे अगर options और आ रहे. Yeah, this is modifiers, right? Click on this. Yeah, add modifier. In this subdivision modifier, subdivision surface. Yeah. Okay.
So, guys, have you noted
Guys, those
who
who are
else for
having 2.7, please check. Jaya, can you please show them the where it is present?
guys, please respond. And the
Those who
and
are
the
not
one
able to see the option, please write no so that we will able to know who is not.
okay, the one person having a 2.63 version. Are you have? I can you can see the icon of modifier now. Palak will be telling you. Just a second, please wait. I think Sushmita was the one with 2.63 version. Sushmita, please respond. Did you find the icon?
Yes, sir, you can stop sharing the screen. Thank you.
Guys, please respond if anyone having any problem or everyone have done till here. Have you applied the subdivision modifier on your cube? Done. Okay.
Okay, guys. So let's continue. Guys, please apply this subdivision modifier. In the modifiers tab, you have a drop down arrow. Click on apply, or you can press Ctrl A. You can see the shortcut keys already written here. So please click on apply and go to the edit mode now. Press tab, or you can use the alternative. Yes, Pushpa, I'm repeating it once. Okay, so you must have added the modifier to the queue. In the modifiers tab, you can see this box. In this box, you have a drop down arrow. Click on this and click on apply. Once you have applied, then go to the tab or the edit mode, we can say.
Guys, respond if you have done this.
Or if you have any queries, please write it down, guys.
Sushmita, press tab to enter into edit mode. Or the alternative is you can see where it has been written object mode. Click on the arrow and you will get an option to go to edit mode.
Okay, guys, let me ask a question from all of you. Do you know what is visor? Anyone? Okay, so शायद मूवीज तो सभी ने देखी होंगी. सो एस्ट्रोनॉट के जो फेस होता है उसके आगे ग्लास टाइप का कुछ बना होता है, राइट? वी कैन से कि हेलमेट में भी बना होता है आगे ग्लास टाइप का. Yes, okay. So guys, that is called visor. Okay. So now we have to make that. Currently, you are seeing that our cube is not divided into two parts, so that we can say that this is the helmet part or this is the visor. So we have to make that, right? So for making that, we have to select the first four faces of a cube. And for selecting the faces, I've already told you that we have a shortcut key 3 in the edit mode. So I'm pressing 3 and selecting the four front faces of this. Guys, those who have queries or didn't understand this, please write it in the chat box.
Amisha, what you can't do? What do you want to ask? Did you apply the subdivision modifier?
You have to apply it also.
After that, go to edit mode.
Misha, I'm repeating the steps. Please follow them, okay? Guys, those who have selected, please wait for a second. Let me just repeat the steps. So I'm adding a new cube. Suppose this was our first step. Then adding the modifier subdivision surface. In the subdivision box, you can see the drop down arrow. Click on apply. After you apply it, go to the tab that is edit mode, and you have to select the first 4 faces. For selecting the faces, you have to press 3. Puneet, you want to rotate the object or you want to change the direction, like we have X, Y, Z gizmos, we can say. Jay, you have to press 3 in the tab mode. Yes, you can select the 4 faces together, or you can select it individually by pressing this shift on your keyboard. Suppose I've selected this, then I've pressed shift on my keyboard, then this, and then this. Puneet, for directions, you must be having this. Karamchand, can you please write the steps in the chat box? Okay, Karamchand. Puneet, you can use the rotation feature, or you must be having this hand to move the surface. Okay, so let me first delete this. So yeah, I hope you all must have selected these 4 faces. Now to make a visor, we have to divide this object from this surface, right? And for dividing this, we are using the shortcut key P. When you press P on your keyboard, you will have 3 options. We have to use selection. Selection is used to separate the selected geometry into a new mesh. Okay, so I have selected selection. And when you just go to the tab again in the object mode, you can see this. Now I can select this visor individually and this helmet individually. Let me know if anyone have any queries. Okay, Anshika, I'm repeating it once. Let me just undo these steps. Okay, so after applying the subdivision modifier, you have to select this object, go to the edit mode, and select the first 4 faces. After selecting the first 4 faces, we have to make it an individual mesh, or we can say a new object. So we have to divide it from this helmet. So we have to press P on our keyboard, select selection, and go to the object mode to see the changes. You can see that the visor has come out from that cube, and you can see the blank space. P is for separating a new separate to a new object. Okay, Harshita has done. Those who are not able to, please write it in the chat box. Then I'll continue. Okay, so Sushmita, I'm repeating it once again. You have to select first 4 faces of your cube. Then you have to press shortcut key P on your keyboard and click on selection. After clicking on selection, you have to go to the object mode once and you have to check whether you have separated your visor or not. Press G to move it. You can see the blank space. Guys, those who have done, please don't move it. We have want की वो वहीं पर है. So जिसने अगर move कर दिया, so press Ctrl Z, or you can add a new cube and try it once again. You'll have a better practice.
1 second, Jaya, I have already mentioned the steps.
So I'm telling you once again, not by doing it practically. So first, okay, you have to first make a cube, then apply subdivision modifier, go to the edit mode, press 3 to select the faces, select first 4 faces, then press P on your keyboard and select and click on selection. After selection, go to the object mode and see whether your visor is separated from that cube or not. Guys, anyone having any problem? Okay, Anshika.
I mean, go to object mode.
Yeah, Karamsut, continue.
After pressing P and selection, go to object mode and see that if your visor has been separated or not. And Sushmita, object mode is the mode where you can see the whole object is a one. And in edit mode, you can edit the object parts.
Sushmita, you have to press tab to switch between the edit mode and the object mode. I mean, if it is not separated, you must have not used the P or selection. Have you applied that subdivision modifier? I mean, can you please share your screen once?
Please respond if you can share your screen.
Okay, so please click the photo and send it on the WhatsApp group. Okay. So everyone else has completed this?
1 second, Anushka. Yeah, Prachi, you can share your screen.
Okay, let me just stop it.
Hey, when I'm clicking on the edit mode by clicking tab, this face is coming.
Prachi, your screen is not visible. Please share your screen once.
Oh, okay.
Yes, your screen is visible now. Prachi, see, you have not applied the subdivision modifier. Go to the place where in the properties panel, there is a drop down box. You can see a camera icon. No, you have already applied that. See, you can see a camera icon, right? in the properties panel only.
Yes. Yes.
Wait, you can see subdivision is written, right?
Yes.
On the right. Right, जहाँ पर बॉक्स है, you can see level viewport लिखा है 1 2, right? वहां पर
Yes.
ऊपर कैमरा का ऑप्शन है, उसके साइड में एक एरो है, ड्रॉप डाउन एरो, क्लिक ऑन दैट, या एरो के ऊपर क्लिक करो, उसमें अप्लाई का ऑप्शन है, क्लिक ऑन दिस. नाउ गो टू द टैब बोर्ड. नो, डोंट अप्लाई इट वंस अगेन.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So now you can. Okay, so यहीं पर एक बार सेलेक्ट कर लो 4 faces. Yes, you can use it shift also. Okay, you have selected. Now press P on your keyboard. Selection. Right. Now go to the object mode by pressing tab again. Now deselect everything. Click on the workspace, anywhere in the workspace.
Okay.
Yeah, so now click on the visor only.
Where?
Yeah, now you can see that there are 2 objects. One is the helmet and front one is the visor.
Yes.
Now you can move that visor once. Press G on your keyboard to move that visor.
Thank you.
You can see now.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, so press Ctrl Z. We don't have to.
Okay.
That's for showing. Okay.
Okay.
You can stop sharing your screen. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, so Amin have also done it. Who else was having any problem?
Guys, I'm sharing my screen. If anyone has any problem, please let us know. If anyone wants to share their screen. Okay, so I think I should share my screen. Okay, so now you can see that you have created your visor and the helmet as well. Now you must have seen that the spaceman suit have it a rounded shape, not this hexagon type of shape, or we can say octagon, I don't know basically. Okay, so we have to apply subdivision modifier again to the helmet, not the visor. Guys, don't select the visor, just select the helmet only. In the object mode, again go to add modifier. In the subdivision surface, now you don't have to apply it. Don't have to apply, okay? Just stop by doing this only. You can see the changes, right? It has become more smoother than before. I'm repeating the steps once again. Those who are having any problem can see it once again. Earlier, it was like this. In the object mode, you have to select only helmet, not the visor. You can see that currently I have selected both, but you have to deselect by pressing anywhere in your workspace and select only the helmet part. After clicking on helmet, you have to go to add modifier. Again, subdivision surface, and you can see the changes. You don't have to apply, guys. Please remember, don't have to apply. Sushmita will be telling you. Those who are not able to do this, please write it in the chat box so that we should wait.
And guys, please don't go like you will be doing it after the session by seeing recording. If you have any issue, please let us know here only.
Yeah, Shreya was waiting for this question. Okay, so I'm showing you this by using another cube. You all can also try this. add a new mesh cube. Okay, so I'm applying the subdivision modifier here. Guys, I have not applied it right now. Okay. Now I'm going to the tab mode. You can see a cube is there. Before applying the subdivision modifier, we were able to select the edges, vertex, or the faces of that object, we can say. But here we can't select that. We can only select that cube that is present outside this object. Okay, now I'm applying it once. After applying, see, there is no cube. You can directly select the edges objects of this object. Share it is clear. Okay. Should I continue, guys?
Yes, Anushka, continue.
So you can see after applying subdivision modifier once, you have made it more smoother, right? So now we have to make it a little more smooth. You can currently see that there are faces right now that are visible to you. So what we have to do is we have to increase this level viewport. You can see here in the box. Let me just annotate it once so that all can see. Okay, here you have to increase this level viewport. Type 3 on this and see the changes. I'm repeating it once again. Okay, so earlier our cube was this. Now we have to make it more smoother with little cuts or faces, we can say. So we have to increase the level viewport of this. So we will make it 3. You can make it 4 also, but I suppose that 3 works, right? Okay, I guess मैं कर लिया है, so I should continue. So you can see that हमने पीछे का helmet तो कर लिया. Now we have to do it for the visor also. So now you have to select the visor and use the same steps that you have used for the helmet part. You have to go to the subdivision surface. You don't have to apply it. You have to just increase the level viewport of this. I'm using 3. You can change the render numerical as well. Please let me know once you are completed with this. Okay, so I should continue. Now you must have seen कि जो आगे का helmet होता है वो थोड़ा सा हाँ ठीक है. So जो आगे का helmet होता है वो थोड़ा सा अंदर को होता है. Not that कि मतलब ऐसे नहीं होता. So we have to use the solidify modifier to add depth or thickness to it, right? So I'm again going to the modifier tab. First I'm doing it for the helmet, then you have to do it for the visor also. So to add
1 second, Anushka, 1 second. Neha and Amin will repeat the render thing or render option when we'll be rendering our animation or image. So don't worry about it. just know that rendering is used to make any 3D object to a 2D image. For example, this workspace is now 3D. You can see three of X's, but when you will clicking a picture of it as a screenshot, we will be looking at it in a 2D way. So this is what rendering means. And खुशबू increase करने का option नहीं आ रहा. You will be seeing an arrow over here. You can also drag, or you can simply type it. Just click on the 3 and type 4 or 5, anything on level viewports option. Yeah, okay, done. Continue, Anushka.
Okay. So guys, you must have set the level viewport and the render numericals. I have set it as 3. You can use it 2 as well, 3, whatever you want to. I just have to make it a little more smoother than it was before. So now I have to add the thickness and depth to my helmet. So I'm selecting this helmet in the object mode and adding solidify modify. You can see guys, solidify modify. I'm adding this. Currently you can see no changes. Guys, please focus on my screen once, then you can continue on your work. Currently I've applied the subdivision solidify modifier, and you can see no changes are there. It is because we have first used the subdivision modifier, that is for smoothing our object, not for the thickness and depth. So what we have to do, we have to go to the solidify modifier here in the box, and we don't have to apply it, we have to move it to the first. Guys, can you see the changes? Before we don't have the thickness to the to our helmet, but now we have.
Anushka, please move the visor so that the thickness is visible more clearly.
Just a second. Guys, before doing this, for telling you the solidify modifier in a better way, what we are going to do, we have to add a text to our workspace. Press Shift A on your keyboard and add a text. You can see the text right here, right? Just click on this and your text will be present here. Move it away from your that helmet part, and now you can see the text like this. Khushbu, just a second. First add the text part in your workspace. Chetna, you have to add. You have to press Shift A for adding text. After adding text, please move it far from your helmet part so that it doesn't collide. Guys, please write bye once you have added your text in the workspace.
Anushka, I think you should explain this first, and then we'll give them time to try it on.
Okay, okay. So guys, those who have applied it, you can see my text here, right? Now I am going to edit mode to write my name. You all can write your name as well. Suppose I have written my name and I am back to the object mode. Now I'm adding a solidify modifier to my text. Guys, please see it on my screen once. Guys, you can see that currently my name is in 2D form. We don't have any depth or thickness of my name. It's just a plain Anushka written on this. So now we have to add some thickness. What I'm going to do is select my name and increase the thickness. I hope you can see the changes. See the changes, guys.
Are you guys able to follow that what thickness option do?
If not, I'll repeat it once again. Please let me know. Okay, Khushbu, I'm repeating it once again. Please do it side by side, okay? First, press Shift A on your keyboard. See, I'm pressing Shift A on my keyboard. Where you were adding mesh, you don't have to go there. From the top, fifth option, you have text. You have to click on this and your text will occur where you have your cursor right now. My cursor is at origin, so it is there. So I'm taking it far from that. Using the G shortcut key, you must have used it before as well in the previous class. So suppose here is my text, right? Are you done till here? Khushbu, please respond. Okay, so now to edit your text, you have to write your name. Okay, so for writing your name, you have to select this text and go to the edit mode. For edit mode, you have to press tab on your keyboard and you can see something like this and you can just click on backspace to write your name. Suppose I'm writing my name once again, or Karamjot names, right? And I'm back to the object. Khushbu, have you done this? Okay. Now we have to add solidify modifier. Solidify modifier is used to add the thickness and the depth to our text, we can say, or the object, 3D object. Now currently you can see that the Karamjot is written in a 2D form, or we can say it's just a piece of paper as it is written. So we have to add modify. For adding modify, you have to go to the tool icon, click on add modifier. You have to add solidify modifier. Now you can't see the thickness and offset right now as I have not changed the values. Now I'm going to add the thickness to it. Can you see the changes on my screen? Whenever I'm increasing the thickness, okay. And what the offset do is changes the location of that. You can say for object, when you are going to use it, it will make more bigger or smaller. Okay. Guys, please type Y, those who are completed with this text thing. Okay, Priya has done it, Khushbu has done it. Yes, Nisha, you have also done it, right? Shruti, Anshika.
Prachi has also done it. I mean, yeah, great. So shall we guys continue?
Okay, guys, I'm continuing. So I'm deleting my text. It's just for showing you what solidify modified does. So I'm deleting the text. Okay. So now we are back to our helmet part, right? So now, guys, those who haven't applied the solidify modifier, please apply it. I'm doing it once again. I'm selecting the helmet only in the object mode, and you have already applied the subdivision. Don't have to do anything. You have to apply solidify modifier. And in this, you have to don't apply it. You have to move it to first. I'm moving it to first. Guys, please focus on my screen and see the changes to the helmet part. I'm going to apply it, move to first, see what is happening. There is a little thickness in my helmet part. Earlier it was just plain. Okay guys, so please increase your thickness according to what you need, what type of helmet you want to, and please change the offset as well. You want it bigger than your glass, or I can say the visor, or you want it to make it a small.
Anushka, tell them the approx value for now.
Okay, ठीक है. Okay, so I'm using the 0.57 m for the thickness, and for offset I've kept it minus 0.5319. 0.57 for the thickness and minus 0.531 for the offset part. Those who are done with it, guys, you have to do it for the visor as well. Same steps for the helmet part we have done. First select the visor in the object mode, add modifier solidify, move it to first, and add the thickness and offset.
Anushka, tell them how to move it to first.
Okay, so guys, where you have applied the solidify modifier na, sorry, subdivision, so यहाँ पर apply किया था ना drop down list पर जाकर, same way you have to go to the when you add solidify modifier, there an option will come move to first. You have to click on that. Mine is already at the top, so it is not showing. Amin, is it clear to you, or should I repeat once again? And guys, those who have completed with the front part as well, so please write it in the chat box why. For the visor part, my thickness is 0.12 and offset part is minus 0.51. Okay, Shreya, Chedna, Jasmeet have completed. Rest. Amin, do you want to share? Achha.
Amin, can you share your screen once?
Okay, Khushbu, I'm repeating it once again. Guys, I'm repeating it from the starting, from the cube part, right? Please listen it very carefully. This is my cube. I've added subdivision surface modifier to make a cube a rounded shape. Then I've applied it. For applying, you have to go to the drop down list and click on apply. Once you apply, go to the tab mode, select the first four faces, press P to make it a separate object. After making it separate object, go to the object mode once again. Now I have to make the helmet part a little smoother. So I'll add subdivision surface again. After adding the
Anushka, wait.
subdivision,
Little slow.
okay. After adding the subdivision modifier, I have increased the level viewport to 3 and the render as well. Amin, please confirm it in the chat box, okay, whenever you are done with it. And please do it side by side so that I can know you are able to do it or not.
Sushmita, simply apply or add the modifier and then apply it from the modifiers panel option.
No problem, Amin, please do it. First add a cube, then add subdivision modifier to it, apply it, then go to the edit mode, select first 4 faces. After selecting first 4 faces, you have to press P. After pressing P, you have to, okay, it's not selecting faces. You must have not applied the subdivision modifier.
Or press 3.
She must have not applied the subdivision modifier. Na kara. For applying subdivision modifier, Amin, please focus on my screen once. So here is a subdivision modifier, right? In this, we have a camera icon, right? By the side of this, we have a drop down arrow. Click on this and click on apply. Then you have to go to the edit mode and then you have to select the faces. वरना उसके बिना क्यूब आ रहा होगा एक बड़ा सा बनकर, उसके एजेस फेसेस और वो सेलेक्ट नहीं होंगे वर्टेक्स. Amin, please confirm. Sushmita, till where you have completed? Okay, can you please share your screen, Sushmita? I mean, you must have selected the faces and press P and selection. Okay, no problem, Sushmita. Amin, please confirm, where are you? Okay, after selection, go to the edit, object mode and select your back helmet, not the visor, only the helmet part. It must be looking like this. You have to add modifier, that is subdivision surface. If full object is moving, please deselect it. You have to press anywhere on your workspace, not on this object, anywhere on your workspace. It will deselect everything and you have to select this only, not the visor. See, if I select both, it will look like this. See the colors, highlighted colors. अगर ये पूरा select हुआ तो ऐसा दिखेगा. अगर सिर्फ पीछे वाला helmet select हुआ, so it will look like this. Once you select it, you have to add subdivision modifier. Amin, please deselect everything. और selection नहीं हुआ होगा अभी भी first 4 faces के बाद. That's why it is moving. Guys, those who have completed till the thickness part, you have to add a mesh, new mesh, that is cube. Please write Y once you are done with that. Add a cube. Yes, Chetna, it's not an issue. Guys, please save your file. Press Ctrl S. Amin, okay, just select one face. Press 3 on your keyboard in the edit mode. Select one face. Then press Shift on your keyboard to select the first 4 faces. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Once you have selected the 4 faces, you have to press P and then selection. Till now, you have not applied the selection, what I can see in the WhatsApp group. Prachi, it's good for the first time. You can try it once again if you want to do it a little more small. So what you can use is you can increase the thickness or the offset of your helmet and the visor as well. Yes, I mean select that. After selecting it, press P, then click on selection. Those who have added the cube, guys, now you have to make it more smoother. So you have to select this visor or the head, right click on it and click on shade smooth. You can see the changes. Let me know once you are complete with that. Press write Y on the chat box. Okay, Anshika, I'm repeating it once again. I hope you must have added the solidify modifier. Currently, your 3D object is looking like this. It has vertices, faces, and edges. What you have to do is, you have to select this helmet, right click on this, and you have to click on shade smooth. You can see the changes after that. Same is for visor. You have to select the visor in the object mode, right click on this, and you have to click on shade smooth. Those who are done with that, please write Y in the chat box once you have completed shade smooth part. Okay, Anshika. I mean, you can do the rest part that I'm now doing. You can make the head later. So I'm removing the other object. Okay, so now our head is ready, right? Now what I'm going to do is, you can see that this part, let me just annotate it once. This part is looking awkward, right? We have to make it a little flat, not that much rounded. You must have seen your necks as well. So for making it a little flat, what we are going to use it, we are going to use this proportional editing part. For this, we have a shortcut key O. Karamjot, would you like to explain the definition or what is proportional editing?
Yeah, so proportional editing is a way of transforming selected elements, such as vertices or edges, while having the transformation that affect other nearby elements. For example, जैसे we were doing the bevel part yesterday, the day before yesterday, right? So we were seeing that when we were applying bevel on one vertex, only that vertex was being smoothened, and the neck, I mean, it was looking absurd. One vertex was smooth, and the other four vertices were like that only. It was not giving the cube a smooth texture. So what proportional editing do is, if you edit a vertex or anything, just single part, it will transform its nearby vertices also, or edge, or whatever you'll be using proportional editing on.
Okay, so let's continue. Guys, please select the helmet part, not the visor part, just the helmet part, and press first go to the edit mode by pressing tab. You can see a empty cube, I can say, sorry, hexagon type of a shape. You can see the black lines on my screen, right? Guys, please confirm once if you are able to see the hexagon or the black lines on your helmet portion. Okay, Isha, okay, Jaya, okay, Chetna, Shushmita, I have already found it. Okay, Priya, okay. So now you have to press O on your keyboard, or you can just simply once you press O on your keyboard, you will see that this circle has been colored blue. Earlier it was gray. Once you open it, it means it will change its color to blue color. That means it is active now. So once you have completed it, you have to press shortcut key O for the proportional editing, or you can alternatively go and click here.
Anushka, please repeat this from object mode.
Okay. So guys, initially your object is looking like this, right? Now you have to make the neck portion a little flat, not this rounded shape. So what we are going to do is, we are going to use the proportional editing. For using that, first you have to go to the tab in the edit mode, and you can see these lines, black lines. See, I'm making it from annotate part. It must be looking like this, and it is present to your whole cube, I can say, or the object. After you see it, what you have to do is, you have to press O on your keyboard. Once you press O on your keyboard, it means that you have activated the proportional editing part. Currently, I have not pressed the O, You can alternatively click on here. You can see the blue portion on my screen, right? My cursor is there only. You can press O also. Once you press O in the tab mode, you have to select the lower vertex. For selecting the vertex, you have to press 1 on your keyboard first. And I'm going to select the lower vertex. See, this is my lower vertex, and see the changes. You don't have to do this, just see my screen to see the changes. I can make it a flat, I can make it more bulged. This is what proportional editing do, right? I'm repeating it once again. Okay, so after clicking on O, or you can alternatively click here, you have to select the vertex, lower vertex of a helmet or the head. For that, you have to press 1 on your keyboard to select the vertex, and you have to select the lower vertex. After selecting lower vertex, you have to press G on your keyboard, and you can move it a little bit upwards, not downwards. If you see do it downwards, you can see the changes. You have to do it little upwards, not much. I'm doing this much. Guys, please confirm once you have done this. Nisha has done it. Anshika has completed. Priya has also completed. Chetna has done it. Rest. Okay, Isha, I'm repeating it once again. Let me just undo my processes. Yeah, so initially your helmet will look like this. We have to make the lower portion of our head or helmet a little flatter. So what we have to do is, we have to add proportional editing to our helmet. For adding proportional editing, you have to first go to the edit mode. In the edit mode, you have to click 1 for selecting the vertex. I am selecting the lower vertex of my helmet. This is the lower vertex of my helmet. You can see it in the white color right here. And you have to press O on your keyboard. Once you press O on your keyboard, you can see here where my cursor is. It has been colored with the blue. It means proportional editing has been activated. And once it has been activated, you have to press G and move it little upwards. And go to the object mode again. Now my head is perfectly completed. It is a little flatter than before. Isha, please confirm, have you completed that? Ritika has completed, Neha has completed. Okay, Isha has also completed. Okay, so now I'm making a rim for my neck portion. For adding a rim, I am using a torus. You all must have used in the previous class as well and have seen it on the WhatsApp group as well. So press Shift A on your keyboard, and in the mesh, you have to add torus. Once you add torus, you have to move it towards the neck portion. We are making a rim around his neck. Okay. And once you have added the torus, you can scale it down. That is making it small. For scaling, shortcut key is S. And guys, please check it from all the sides that the head is already fitted nicely or not. Guys, before that, please just focus on my screen once. I'm adding a torus once again. When I add a torus, you can see that here an option comes, add torus. See here, the option is coming. Whenever you add an object to your screen, an option will come, and it will come only once when you add it. Once you click anywhere on a screen, it will just go or not visible to you. Okay, you can see I've clicked to the annotate part, so it has gone. So now I have to add once again. So now I'm adding the torus once again. See, when I click on add torus, you can change the radius of this. Initially, by default, it is 1 meter. When I change the major radius to 1.8, you can see the changes. See, you can see it on your own screen by doing it, or you can see it on mine. This was the major radius that I was changing. Now I'm changing the minor radius. See what is happening when I'm changing the minor radius. So if anyone wants कि उसकी rim थोड़ी सी thick हो, so please change it accordingly. Guys, please confirm if you have understood this. Chetna, if both are moving together, so that's not a problem. Just deselect everything and select, click on torus only, or you must have used it. You have added the torus in the edit mode. You have to add torus in the object mode. Control Z, your whatever, your, sorry, your moves, what you have done. And now add the torus in the object mode. Chetna, please confirm when you are done with that. Priya, Nisha, Harshita have done it. Guys, please see once that your torus is fit with the head part. Check it from all the views or locations. Isha has also completed. Chetna, can you share screen once? Yes, Chetna.
Don't deselect, just delete it.
If you have already added a torus, please delete it once and then do the same. Chetna, please share a screen if you are comfortable with that. Please respond yes. Guys, those who are done with it, please save your file. Okay, just a second. Chetna, now try. You can do it right now. Okay, please share the screenshot or the photo in the WhatsApp group. We'll check over there.
Prachi, when you will be adding the torus for the first time only and not pressing anywhere else, an option will appear in the bottom of your workspace, just before your timeline, animation timeline occurs. There you can change your thickness or offset. Just add a torus and see that before the animation timeline, you'll be having an option.
Okay, so those who are completed with this, you can see your head is already completed. I'm making the torus smooth. So again selecting this torus and right clicking on this and select shade smooth. You can adjust the head or the torus according to you by pressing G, or if you want to rotate it some. So my head is complete. So now we are going to make the body of this astronaut, right? For making the body, I've asked you all to add a cube. If you have not added, so I'm adding it here. Please add to your workspace as well. And guys, you must have seen that जो head है वो थोड़ा सा एक्सेस के ऊपर और बाकी एक्सेस के नीचे है. So please select all the objects and move it a little upwards and press GZ so that वो उसी लोकेशन पर आए perfectly. Yeah, so see my astronaut is above the axis, not in the negative space. So I hope everyone has added the cube. Now for making its body, I am adding a modifier again. And can anyone please write it in the chat box which modifier I'm going to use? Any guesses?
Guys, we have to change the shape of the cube. Now can you guess the modifier? Yes,
Then
great
Niharika has
Niharika.
given it correct answer. So guys, we are going to use the modifier that is subdivision surface. So again, we have added a subdivision surface. Now, when you add a subdivision surface, you can see that we have to make our body a more elongated. So for making it more elongated, what you have to do is you have to select this cube or the object and go into the edit mode. Now you don't have to apply. You can see that we can now select the cube part, not the edges, vertices of the inside cube. We can just edit the outside cube.
Somebody was asking the difference between applying and not applying. I hope it is clear now.
Yeah, that was Shreya, right?
No. After that, also somebody was asking.
Chetna, which
Anushka,
cube? This body part. Okay, guys, I'm repeating this body part once again. I'm deleting it. I'm telling it from starting. I'm adding a new cube to my workspace. After adding cube, I'm applying subdivision modifier. Once I add subdivision modifier, you have to select it and go to the tab that is edit mode. Once you go to the edit mode, and guys, please remember to deactivate your proportional editing. Press O on your keyboard. I have not done that before. Chetna, it is clear now. Should I continue? Okay. So I hope everyone has done till here. So now I have to make the body more elongated. So for making its body more elongated, in the session 1 and in the beginning of today's session as well, I've told you about loop cut. So we are going to use that. In the tab mode, press Ctrl R. Once you press Ctrl R, you can see the horizontal. As you know, we have to make its body a bit bigger. So we have to make it more elongate. So we will add the horizontal loop cut, not the vertical one. If we add vertical, then its thickness will be increased, not the height. So I'm adding it horizontally. After adding it horizontally, you can see the changes in my screen. Okay, so I'm adding my loop cut here. You can see the changes in my screen. Those who are done with it, please write bye in the chat box so that I can continue. And if anyone has any problem, so please write it in the chat box itself, or you can WhatsApp as well. Okay, Anshika has done, Tanu has done, Neha has completed, Isha has also completed, Chetna has also done, Khushbu. Okay, so I'm repeating this loop cut part again. Let me just undo my, yeah. So this was initially when I shifted towards the edit mode, right? So after switching to the edit mode, I have to press Ctrl R to add a loop cut. You can see the yellow line here. You can see the yellow horizontal line here. You just have to click whenever you find this line. I'm clicking here. Once I clicked here, I have to adjust which type of body I want. So I want something this kind of body. So I'm adding my loop cut here. Kritika has done, Jasmeet has done. Okay, Khushbu, have you completed it? Priya has done.
Vishnu, are you facing any problem or we should wait for you to do?
Guys, those who have completed, we have shared the feedback form link. So please fill it. We are waiting. Karamsud, please write in the chat box for her. Okay, guys, so I'm continuing with the steps. So you can see that I've made my body elongated. but I can see that the upper portion is more thick. I want to scale it down. So for scaling it down, what I'm going to do is press 3 on my keyboard and select the upper face of this cube. And press S on my keyboard to scale it down. You can see the changes on my screen. Or if you are doing it side by side, you can see it on your screen as well. I'm repeating the steps once again, not doing it practically. I want the upper portion to get more scaled down. So I selected the upper face by using the 3 shortcut key. Once you have selected the upper part of this cube, outer cube, you have to press S on your keyboard to scale it down. Once you press scale S, you can see the changes. You can make it more thin, you can make it more wide. So I'm doing it this much only, not more. And going to the object mode again.
Are you guys done till here? Please respond well.
Anshika has completed. Anshika, can you please tell us what next step we are going to do so that our body is more smoother? Just try it once. You can write it in the chat box or anyone of you can try. Okay, Neha, last step I did. I have to make the upper part more scaled down so that it becomes more thin, not that fatty. So I selected the upper face of this cube and use the S to scale it down. Okay, Anshika, before shading smooth, you are right. We have to increase the level viewport. First, we have to increase the level viewport. No, Himanshi, we don't have to use the solidify modifier. We don't have to add thickness or offset to it. We have to make it smooth. Neha, have you completed? Okay. So now go to the object mode and increase the level viewport of this. I'm making it again 3. Okay, 3 is more smoother, so I'm using 2, not more. And moving it below the head portion. Please adjust the body of this astronaut. It should not go out.
Anushka, there is a question by Nisha.
Okay. Okay, Nisha, we have already used the subdivision modifier. We just have to increase the level viewport of this if you want to. If you don't, you can just simply shade smooth. I've added the level viewport to 2. Earlier it was 1. Okay, Nisha, no problem. Guys, after adjusting the body, you just have to right click on this and shade smooth. So yes, our body and head in the rim is completed. If you want to make your body more small, so you can use scale to scale it down, or if you think it's fine, so then don't. Guys, please let me know if there are any queries. We are done with the today's task. And guys, please save your file.
Guys, please just let us know once if you are done with all of the work we have done today. Please respond while in chat box.
Those who are not, there is not an issue. You can do it after this class. And we have also a class tomorrow, so please do it before that. Okay, guys, you can share this screenshot of your body in the WhatsApp group so that we can see that you have understood the concepts clearly. And if any one of you have any queries, you can write it in the chat box or DM us as well. And you can also connect us on the LinkedIn.
If anyone is having any issue about today's class and want to sort it down right now, you can ask us. Okay, so I think everyone is done with today's work and nobody is having any query. So that's great. I request you to kindly fill the feedback form by 8 p.m. today only, and we are having our next session tomorrow.
So guys, please complete this till this part before our next session.
Yeah, because we'll be continuing this project only in tomorrow's session. So it would be okay that if this were, yeah, Priya, it's not compulsory, but we would love to see your work.
Finish, I shared it.
Thank you, Neha. Thank you. And I hope you guys enjoyed the session. Please fill the feedback form. And guys, from next session, please join at 4:45 p.m.
Guys, please do this project as you also have to submit it at the end when we are completed with the animation part of this spaceman.
And this session's recording will be available on YouTube. So if anyone is having any problem and want to complete their projects, please refer to it. thank you guys. You all can leave the meeting now. And from next session, please be on time. We have tomorrow our next session. And please complete this work and fill the feedback form by 8 p.m. today. Thank you, everyone.